spirits in the nation. Make some room for the deadly combination. It's so hard to resist the temptation of the 96th generation. Always been still in domination. Keeping it real, this is dedication. It's the pillar of inspiration. Run or die with a deadly combination. I'll be that young, pretty fly, smooth, glorious kid. While you're under your sheets, baby, rolling the streets. You read our names out while we take the stage. Shout it out, it's the deadly combination. Always been still in domination. Keeping it real, this is dedication. It's the pillar of inspiration. Run or die with a deadly combination. We gon' turn it back on track tonight. Come on, take a shot. That's how we do it. Work it hard, keeping it real. There's no time to waste. Watch us as we ride to the top.
All right, welcome and good afternoon. Today is about all of you, and we've had a tough year. We've had an exciting year. It's been filled with lots of different emotions, and we've also had to navigate our way through quite a tough economic situation in South Africa. Those of you that keep up with the news and what's happening on the financial side. But the best part of all for me and for every single Exco member is we are delighted with the commitment that we've seen from every single one of our employees that work for Mixed Telematics. And I think you guys should all give yourselves a round of applause. It's been awesome. So I got asked the other day, Grant, what gets you to work? And I had to think. Hannes took my punchline. I had to think really long and hard about it. And I said, have you met my boss? And the great thing about Cat, guys, is he wants the best out of you and he wants the best for you. And that's true leadership, and for that, Kat, we look forward to being guided by you as we go forward into the new financial year and the years that go ahead. So I'm going to hand over now to Kat in a sec. Sorry, Kat, just in a sec. I just want to go through how we're going to run through our agenda for today. So Kat will give us an overview on Mixed Telematics Africa's results. We will then go into long service awards, followed by the prestigious Performer Awards, and then the accolades of the Superstar Awards, and then there will be a closing. So I'm about to hand over to Kat. Thanks very, very much, guys.
Grant, thank you very much, everyone. Thanks for joining us. I really appreciate your time. It's great to get to the end of the year and you can celebrate the way we're celebrating. I want to reconfirm what Grant just said. Guys, it was exciting year, lots of challenges, but I think as a group we came out with also a lot of successes. And as we go through the detail, I think you'll see some of those successes, and it's all about you. You know, you guys are the guys that make it happen. We can just get some guidance, but you make it happen at the end of the day. I've got about 11 slides, so I'll try and be quick through them. So I think the first important thing is that let's understand when people talk about our business, the Mix Africa business, what does it mean, what's included here. So we've got our Matrix business, which you're all familiar with. It's a strong brand in the South African space. Our BME business, again, a business that wherever you go, people talk about it. Competitors say that product is the product, the best recovery in the market. It's quite important. Our enterprise business, from a fleet perspective, again, a business that's got a lot of blue chips under its belt. The Telcoms, the Escoms, the Imperials, the Barlow Worlds, the Unitrons, etc. So again, it's got a proper name out there. Our Compass business, which we're extremely proud of, is now 2 years with us, joining us as Mix Telematics, and you'll see today there's quite a lot of stuff that we're actually taking from them, bring it back into our own business, because that's why we acquired them. I think the other important thing which I want to mention is that, you know, we talk about Compass FM, but going forward, you'll hear me talk about Durban, and you'll hear me talk about Johannesburg, because we're one family. We're not 2-3 different businesses, and it's quite important for me driving that through the business. Our rest of Africa, so again, it's a quite important part of the business. 35 dealers throughout Africa. So those guys can you just give us a chance, guys? 35 dealers in 24 countries, again, a well-driven business, taking our product into difficult environments and making sure that our brand name is out there. And I mean, the thing that really makes me proud about this, you'll see in the news, there's quite a lot of companies that actually busy exiting Africa, whilst our brand and our company is actually growing in there. And I think it's a great feather in the cap. Then the last one is our Mix Africa Development one, so it's previously IntelliChain. Again, those are the guys that making sure when you look at your phone, your app is there, BME, Matrix, MIT, etc. So it's quite a big business when you look at it, and when we get to the numbers a little bit later. Let's look quickly through the numbers, and I know it's a lot of detail, but it's important that you do understand this. And if you look at the numbers that the group release regularly into the market space, this business which you form part of is a substantial part of the group. 867 million rand revenue. I think at the bottom you can see there 481,000 subscribers. It's big. It's a big chunk. And we are responsible to make responsible those customers, to stay our customers. And then we've added our next financial year, and you can see again growing there to 952 million, 841,000 subscribers. It's a big ask, and we're all up for it. I think the other quite important thing is when you look at our vehicle base. I mean, we've got 446,800 vehicles that's fitted with our unit. Yeah, you're right. 446,800 units that's fitted. If we just use an assumption, we say we actually want to put it all in a convoy, and we say every vehicle is 2.5 meters. It equates to 1,117 kilometers. So if you look at that, it actually will be from this office all the way to the Namibian border. And I think you can all be really proud of that achievement. It's a serious chunk of the market that we as Mix is owning on that space. I think another important thing is, we're all part of the group, and sometimes I am worried we're losing focus of what does the group actually want us to achieve. You see these banners, sometimes you look at them and say, are we following it? And it's important that I just show you how it actually works all the way through. So you see there the vision, leading global provider of information and related services for mobile assets. It's very broad. But I think we as an RSO is one of the RSOs that follow really that trend. You look at that mission, I'll pick a couple of words. Growth of new customers, and we'll talk about that now. It's key critical in our mission statement. sales to existing customers. We've got businesses that just make sure every day we're selling into those bases. We keep the competition out all the time. Making sure we grow into the rest of the globe. And it's, we just mentioned our Africa countries, but globally we want to make sure that we're growing every day. New segments. So I think it's another important factor. We've launched BME. Now on the back of BME, they've launched tabs. Now that will allow us as a business to really go into another sector and acquiring more customers. Innovative solutions. I think that's one of the things every day everyone is focusing on. How do we make it more innovative compared to our competition out there? And then if there's anything strategic, we will look at that. And that's really from a group perspective that we as a management team try and follow on a daily basis. I just want to follow that through to the internal focus, and this is a message that you'll hear us talking more and more about. So I started the 1st of October, and from that perspective, this is already on the table, and this is really to carry that forward because I believe it's all achievable, and secondly, it's really what we want to make sure we assist the group in. 1 billion rand annual revenue by 2019, 250 million rand PBIT, and we would like to get to 600,000 subscribers. So you saw those numbers earlier. By 2019, that's what we would believe we would like to get this business to. Let's have a look quickly just through the performance of the group. And if I talk group, I talk about our group here, Africa RSO. So for the year, we grew around about 90,000 subscribers. Unfortunately, we also churned 65,000 at the end of the day. And so the net growth is 25,000. I think it's remarkable. If you look at the economic conditions out there, the pressure that not only you and me are under, but what our customers are under, and the next customer. You look at where new vehicle sales is going. I think this is really a great achievement, and I think you can really be proud of that. When you look at what do we want to achieve in the rest of the year, because our financial year only end of March, so we would like to add another 30,000 subscribers. It could be from your side to say, that is really you're pushing us too far, but I think it's achievable. You'll hopefully this month, and our mates that's not here will give us a record of a record month. It will be the highest ever sales figure month in the history of the Matrix business. So let's hope on Monday we can report that back to you. And that's what's giving me confidence to say, guys, let's go for the 30,000 additional subscribers. I think the other important focus is our ERP, CRM environment. And my goal is to make everyone's life as easy as possible. And part of that is, when I was shipped over to that side of the business with my friends there, Stanley and Ignis, and we were asked and tasked to go and build this ERP, CRM. We really took it from an angle to say, how do we make everything easier? Our customer, our employee, our reporting, etc., etc. And so what you will effectively see out of this is we took the current Salesforce environment, we've enhanced it, and to make it easier for you. So when you use our systems, it's really, really friendly and easier to use. But what did we add to that? We said, let's make it all integrated system into our ERP environment. So it means that it integrates into recurring billing, into stock, into effectively the GL environment. So we're really trying to achieve that it's one platform that you need to use within the mixed environment. We're currently busy with the training. The guys is currently in Durban, busy with training for the Compass business as well as for CSO. They will go live in February, and then they're on a plane off to the UK, because the UK will also go live in February. So I think there's a lot of hard work that's gone into this to get this right, but there's a lot of hard work from our side to make sure our data and everything we put into these systems is correct, because if you put nonsense in, there's just going to be nonsense on the other side, and that's what part of this cleansing process, to say, let's make sure our billing, our pricing, our records is 100% correct, and I think it's quite an important aspect from that side. Just before I jump to the rest of the focuses, I mean, there's another drive which, I mean, we haven't put it on here, but you know, there's probably people asking today to say, so Gert, why are we here, not there at a nice venue? But as you've seen the economic trends out there, and we want to, as a business, be responsible for you, for your family, for our future. The instruction from a group perspective is, guys, we would like to save in the next year 100 million rand. And it's a matter that's not saying saving, but let's look at inefficiencies within our business. And that's what part of why we're having this function today. We subscribe to that and say we're still going to give our customers or our employees a proper function at the end of the year, but maybe we can do it a little bit different this year in allowing us to save a little bit of money. So that's why it's here. So it's for no other reason. You can see the numbers. There's nothing wrong from a number perspective, but that's the main reason why we have the function here today. So part of the focus is for us for next year. I think the first one is our ARPU. And I mean, if you read it, it means average revenue per unit. So that's quite an important thing for us. We are driving that every day within the business to make sure we are a profitable business. So you see there, the average revenue is 143 Rand. Now you'll have fleet units at 800 Rand, and you'll have BIMI units can go down to 59 Rand. On average, we're on 143. So what do we want to achieve? We really want to add 1 Rand per connection. Per annum, it will give us 6 million Rand. And that is by having the same customer adding some value to what we're offering at the end of the day. And that's why we're starting this value add service and offerings. And I'll be quick through a couple of them, just to show you what we're trying to achieve and what the team have put together, allowing us to take it to that next level. So we've got Road Protect. So it's very specific for South Africa, and it's to enable, at the end of the day, the user out there of our product to say, when you've got a pothole, you hit a pothole, or you're in an accident, or you've got a fine, or a bail, or license, we can actually assist you very easily and simply by paying a couple of Rand more that you can use the service. And I mean, we've got, I think, 10,000 subscribers currently using this service, and it's a very simple thing, just to on-sell that to them. And you can see the revenue that we can achieve as a group through that. The other first in the world type of solution that we brought is this DSP, which is Depreciation Shortfall Protector. So a lot of individuals currently, you know, because of the economic pressure, they're cancelling the insurance, etc., etc. So what this is doing is saying, you owe the bank 120,000 Rand on your car. Come for a minimal fee, you can subscribe to the service we're providing. And when that vehicle is either stolen and we can't recover it, or it's a write-off, we'll settle the bank. And if you compare that to normal insurance, it's very, very, very cheap. And as the bottom is saying, it's not linked to comprehensive, so you don't need to have a comprehensive policy. And I think it's another thing we're very keen to take into the market space. I've mentioned about Compass FM a little bit earlier. So there's 2 products that they were running in the environment. We actually bring it into our space now. So the first one is a mixed tank safe. Again, fuel, as you understand, it's a commodity. Everyone wants to take it and on-sell it. So if you can get it for free, it's actually better because you can charge 8 or 9 Rand per litre. So we've tied up with a company called TIS, which is from the UK, which got a product that fits into the tank of a truck. So it sorts out spillage, siphoning, etc., etc. So it saves our customers thousands of Rands per month, and it's a big problem for them. I think the other one that Ken and his team have done very successfully is report my driving. I mean, we're all on the road, we see our trucks are driving, a bus is driving, then there's nothing you can do. The guys swerve in front of you, etc. So we've got this solution that's available to our customer base. At a very minimal fee, you can actually buy this from us. The nice thing is he's got our telematics device in there, and he's got a 24/7 number. So if his truck is the culprit, very easy for the customer. He phones us, we can tell him, yes, it is your truck, yeah, this is your driver, and he can immediately sort out that specific problem. So the roads could be safer, the drivers could be safer, it's saving them a lot on the insurance side of it. If I look at the winning moves, guys, and I'm getting to the end of my show now. So these are the items which every day when I wake up, I'm dealing with my Manco and I'm dealing with staff that I'm focusing on. And you'll see, I've already touched on some of them. So subscriber growth, we've mentioned that, it's key critical. We need to keep our customers, we need to grow our base, because like those 60-odd thousand we've lost, we need to, if we can save only 10% of them, it's going to make a huge difference in our world. ARPU, I've just talked about that. So how do we get another 2 rand, another 3 rand out of our customer base? Because it makes everyone's life easier at the end of the day. Communication cost reduction, again, it's we're running more than 250,000 SIM cards in this business just on MTN, and it's one of those issues. If you don't control it, suddenly it runs away with you. I mean, we basically, if you look at the overrun costs, I think we half it at this point in time. And we haven't changed anything dramatically. All we've done is we've got guys that's focusing, saying, why is the SIM card running away? Is it been taken out, etc., etc. So there's a big focus, and I think we can become really smart around that. Maintenance cost reduction. Again, as you know, we fit units, we support them, etc. So if we can do it better the way we're doing it now, less times a guy go out, touching a vehicle, replacing that unit, all for our cost. I think it's another aspect that we're focusing on. Operational efficiencies, that's another big personal drive from my side. And it's starting with me, it ends with you. Because I believe you're the guy that every day is pushing a piece of paper, that's working on a computer, and that's why we're keen to say, come and tell us if you believe we can do it differently. Because I think there's different ways of skinning the cat sometimes, because we've done it for 5 years or 6 years like that. Let's understand why we want to do it differently. And that's the way the new Salesforce is actually going to help us. But that's a challenge that I'm putting to these Manco guys. And I know in the operations side you guys already started with that. Debt management, again, it's another aspect. I don't think there's anyone around here which will be happy if I don't pay them for December. So my view is quite simple from a customer perspective, to say, guys, if we deliver a service to our customer, the service is right, then please pay me, Mr. Customer. If you don't like my service, let's terminate it. And I think it's a drive, and we've made some big strides around that. And then the last one is the recovery rate. From an industry perspective, we know we're on the top of the crop and we want to stay there. So we're spending lots of time and energy to ensure that we stay there and the competition is not catching up with us. So my last comment to you guys is that I recognize that the accomplishments that's been achieved, and I've highlighted, could not be achieved without every one of you working every day. And I really appreciate that. And it's not only from my heart, but it's from every Manco, as well as from our senior management. However, I believe if we cannot rest on our laurels here. It's economic conditions is tough. We need to work harder. We need to work harder with our customer. If we want to achieve the mission, the vision, and our goals has been set, we will have to work hard next year as we work this year. So I know I can reckon on your support on that one. Then lastly, from a Mixed Aromatics leadership perspective, I would want to extend to you and your family a very happy, a very safe, and a very prosperous Christmas and New Year. If you drive safely. If you race well. And I'm really looking forward to see each one of you in the next year, in order for us to achieve our goals and make this business even a better business than it's today. Thank you for your time. Appreciate it and enjoy the race.
On to some really nice, exciting awards. We're going to do the 2016 Long Service Awards. I don't know how often businesses are privileged to have 10, 15 and 20 year service awards. If you look at the Y and the Z generation, they almost predict that the average life expectancy of someone working in a business is between 2.5 and 3 years, which means they're probably going to have about 20 jobs by the time they retire. But here at Mixed Telematics, we have a wealth of knowledge and a wealth of experience. We've got 10 years this year, we've got 15 years, and not so often, but we're privileged today to have 20 year service award members, which is fantastic. Right, I would like to start off with the 10 to pronounce your name correctly, I've enlisted some help. Alright, so M Africa, this is for 10 years. T Buthelezi, M De Beer. T Gaza, come closer, Am I good? Okay, M Linda, M Ludek, B Mabaso. Guys, 10 years. She's the mama of Africa. Tabo Months, 10 years. Nicely done. A Mohan, N Mudley, B Motlong. Is that right? Yes. Guys, was that okay? Yeah, that's okay. Alright. DM Timbani, H Nika, T Ndaba, M Nkomisi, S Zumande, Cat Pretorius, guys out. There you go. P Radema, B Smith, L Smith, N Sukker, S Sutherland, H van Jaarsveld, and last but not least, S Zimba. Guys, please come up and get your certificates. Perhaps if you could all just stand on my right hand side, and I'll ask Kat just to stand on our left hand side. Kat will shake your hand and issue each of you a certificate, and then we'll do a photograph. Right, let's give our 10-year employees services. Thank you very much for your contribution to Mixed Telematics. Okay, while that's happening, I think I must just let everybody know technology is fantastic. We have zoomed in our Durban office, we have zoomed in our Nelspruit office, we have zoomed in our Free State office, and we have zoomed in our Cape Town office. Give them a round of applause, they can hear you. Service Award. So what I would just like to say, we have a very, very long list of 5-year service awards, and all of these team members will be notified. If not done already, they should be. Please collect your 5-year certificate award on Monday from HR. Come and see these two lovely ladies here, and there's also a 500 Rand Woolworths voucher for you guys. So give you that. For our 10-year awards that have just been received, you would have noticed today in your salary it was slightly up, but it had nothing to do with the performance bonus. But that is our 10-year service award members all get 10,000 Rand. Alright, so on to our 15-year service. Some of you don't even have children this old. Dalim Fazwe. Did I say that right? Okay. Kay Mudley. And Teresa Workcraft. Can you guys please come up to receive your 15-year service award? Congratulations. Congratulations, guys. Likewise, the 15-year service award members get 15,000 Rand, which would have been in their salary today. Congratulations. All right, on to the 20-year service award. This is an incredible award. These two individuals have contributed the majority of their working life to the success of Mix Telematics. And I'm sure if you spend time with them, they can tell you the history, how, not in this particular office, but they started off with a small black box and decided we were going to become recovery experts, and today they're part of a multi-listed international company. There we go. So Joe will tell you it was a big black box, the old Siemens 3310i or something. Alright, but look where you guys are today. I think it's absolutely fantastic. So on to these two. Monica Siamela. I hope she's here. And to Jenny Larson, guys. A lot of us get to spend time with her. Congratulations to these two wonderful staff employees that we have. Congratulations, Jenny. A word of advice, Jenny knows this business better than most people. If she comes to you for an audit, followed by Talberg. Alright, on to en dan Gert. Alright, on to the prestigious awards, guys. Excuse, Shanae's reminding me I haven't finished my task on that. Jenny and to Simamela, they each got 20,000 Rand in their pay this month. Okay guys, so these awards, we changed the format last year, and we wanted to be able to do it in such a way that it became an exclusive club. And one of the big things was not just the recognition of your performance and the recognition of your success, but it was also about your contribution to Mix Telematics. And it was how your peers viewed you and that contribution and the value that it added. And I've got to say, so last year we did it, and it was quite a tough selection process, and it was incredible this year when we had to have a look at that list. You know, every time I said to Len, don't send any more names, like we can't keep up. But the reality is we have that many people that are performing exceptionally well. And it made our task very difficult to get down to the final list that we will present today. And this, I believe, should be an aspiration for every employee as you look at these guys that have made tremendous value and contributions and passion for this business. So I'm going to start off with the Performer Awards. Ryan Cohen. Is Ryan here? Jeffro Suka. Is Ryan here? 2000, 2005. All right, we'll pass that on to Ryan. Julie Hunter. Is she still in Durban? Hopefully she's in the office and she can see it. Well done. Adama Kambale. Jean-Ray Kuhn, who I know is on his way to Cape Town today. Any of you that have, the guys that aren't here today, if you know them, just send them a text message. I'm sure they'd be delighted to know that they were nominated. Rukshana Krul. Beatrice LaCulture. Emma Mtukulu. Topili Ndaba. Is Tobili here? Indimande Tobisi. Shireen Raman, who's in our Durban office. So Ken and the guys, I hope you give them a big round of applause. Roxana Reddy, also in our Durban office. Congratulations to the two of you. Patricia Salem. Megan Sisman. right, we'll pass that on to her. Taryn van der Bijl. If you guys need credit notes done quickly, that's the person. Cornel van Jenneke. Congratulations, Cornel. Obviously, you've been to everyone's computer. Denise Walsh. She's in Cape Town. And a very special award, Quintus Voda. Alright, so just how this works for all of the performers that have received an award today. You will receive a 5,000 Rand net amount, listen carefully, a net amount in your December payroll, which will happen on the 22nd of December. Congratulations to everyone. Alright guys, so on to the superstars. So this is an exclusive club. I try every year to get in here, just, I don't know. But it's an exclusive club, and what it does do is it helps you. It helps not only in your growth within the business in terms of opportunities for promotions, etc., etc. They're highly recognized, and their name also goes on two of the honors boards, one by reception and one by the second building reception. It really is an honor to see yourself represented there, and I hope that each of you will continue to strive to have your name represented. So our first Superstar Award goes to Razel Akhira. Congratulations, Rizal. You absolutely deserve it. Give her a round of applause, guys. Virgil Cohen. Congratulations, Virgil. Congratulations, Bernard. William Lacrange, who is in our Durban office. Congratulations, William. This will be on its way to you shortly. Ignas Mering. Congratulations, Ignas. Right, and the last award, by no means the least, the last award goes to Sabelo Toyo. Right, congratulations, Sabelo. It doesn't matter what kind of day you have, you just go see Sabelo. He's always smiling. Alright, so what happens with these guys? Name on the honors roll board, and they will receive 10,000 Rand net in their salary at the end of December. Right, this draws this afternoon to a close. There is delicious eats for every single one of you here. Please just be responsible with the plates. When you finished eating, if you wouldn't mind just putting them here by the Matrix Blue tent, please enjoy it. I think Kat's going to do a closing for us, but thank you very much for your time.
I don't want to do a specific closing, Grant, but I need you to greet me for the next year. So from my side, guys, I just want to say, Grant, your team, thanks for arranging it. I know nothing stopped you guys. Whenever we ask, you just make it happen. So I think really we can give them a hand of applause, and thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of your day.